Hi and welcome to Barkarby Airfield and Stockholm, Sweden. This is a short film about this Enstrom 280C turbocharger helicopter. It's a 1978 model and it has approximately 1,770 hours. The engine though has only around 150 hours since complete overhaul, and the main gearbox has 500 hours to go, and the tail rotor gearbox has 1,050 hours to go. The Enstrom 280 helicopters has a fully articulated rotor system. That means with 3 blades, and the flight is actually very smooth, and with the electric trim system you can actually fly hands off when the aircraft is properly trimmed. That is quite exceptional for a small pistoned engined helicopter. And the gear has 4 dampers, so dynamic rollovers are more unlikely to happen. So on each side of the landing gear you just flip it down when you're on the ground, and it's quite easy to move the helicopter in and out of the hangar. Another quite great feature on Enstrom helicopters is that the exhaust pipe is directed out of the side of the helicopter and not downwards or aft of the engine bay. That's make it quite more safe to land in high grass when you're not on an airfield. Before, the rotor system is 3-bladed, fully articulated system, and all the push rods from the swash plates are running inside the rotor mast. And that's a quite unique feature. That's what I know, it's only found on the Enstrom. But it works quite well, and it reduces the drag as well. The swash plate is located right below the main rotor gearbox, and the gearbox is behind the left-hand fuel tank, as we see here. Enstrom has a clean design, and nothing unnecessary is hanging out to reduce your airspeed when you're flying. As you see here, the one panel is removed, and the 2 steps are visible for you to walk up and inspect the rotor head. This has never had a fatal accident due to any problems with the rotor head. It's very sturdy, and is relatively heavy, and that's a great thing in the event of an engine failure and you have to make an auto rotation to the ground. You have actually several seconds to react before you can lower your collective until the RPM are sinking below the critical level. Fuel tanks are located on the shoulders right behind the firewall, each 20 gallons, which makes a total of 40. The helicopter burns about 15 gallons an hour. It's a bit dependent on how you fly. If you hover a lot, she burns more. Unique and very useful feature is that this 2 to 3 seated piston helicopter has a large baggage compartment that easily swallows 2 suitcases, and it takes up to 60 pounds. The right hand side of the helicopter, and this is the engine bay. That's the air filter, right there. And this is the oil cooler. And two of the four cylinders of this Lycoming of 205 horsepower. Right hand side of the engine, the exhaust pipe, and there is the turbo. It allows you to maintaining your sea level pressure for the engine to breathe way up high, and that is very useful if you're flying hot and high, as in any mountainous areas of the world.